Hey all, Tyler here again. This time we're going to take a look at the tone mode. This is going to be a quick video, so try not to blink. At the top here, we've got 4 parameters that allow you to change how it shifts the overall tone of what's coming out of your sequencer. You can shift all values up and down a step or a bunch of steps using the step shift mode. So you can see we're going to go down 7, go up multiple octaves, multiple steps. I think you can go up, 8. No, I've said it too. Unlimited. I'm going to have to put something there. That's not good. But yeah, that's how you shift it by steps. Again, every time you shift anything in the ouroborus sequencer, it's always done to scale and in key unless you're in octave mode. So you also have this octave shift. The other thing you can do is select how many notes are allowed to play. Standard is each trig can have up to 8 notes, but you can limit that using polyphony, mono, and go up to 7 if you want a hit poly. You can also change, which of the keys you're going to select here. So this is going to be a really powerful tool used in functionality with what you're seeing below in the sequencer, which is this watch and play mode. So you can either be in watch or you can be in play. Let's start with play. Play really is just a note intercept that allows you to ignore the notes that you've added to the current sequencer, or if there are no notes, ignore nothing, but instead play the notes that you're playing in a different sequence. So you can see I'm going to add 4 notes here, and even though I should get like a boom, boom, boom in track 4, which is what's connected with, in fact, you won't even see the boom, boom, boom because it's going to erase the original sequence steps. Instead, you're just going to see the notes that it's taking and the color of the track that it's taking the notes from. So it takes the absolute notes. It doesn't consider any of the changes from the tone or the arc of the track that it's stealing notes from. This allows you to add chords in one track, transform them, and then move the chords over to another track and say maybe you just want to take mono in the lowest and let this new track become your bass track. So I'll press play and you'll see it's playing the notes from the original track. If I turn it off, now I get the notes from this track sequencer. So yeah, it's a really integral piece to how the entire interplay of harmonic relation is built within ouroborus. The watch is very similar. You can only be in watch or play, but while in watch, press the track that you want to be watching, and you can see the sequence steps that I originally added are still shown, but now I have these steps with a square. The steps with a square represent filled trig steps in the track that you're watching. If you get rid of that, if you hold them, you'll see the square on the keypad trigs that are filled in the other track. So let's say I go to track 5 and I'm going to make a chord here and add it here. And then I'll go back to track 4. When I zoom in on that chord, or zoom in on that trig, I can both see the notes that I'm playing, which is highlighted in green, and I can see the notes that are played on the other track, which are represented with these square blocks. So that's everything you need to know about the tone mode. You can reset it using the transformation. It's really a way to limit how much time you have to spend playing with the sequencer, and instead allow you to get your chords down, steal them in a variety of ways from each of the tracks, and then add variation to them with the ARP. Hope you have fun with this tool. As always, I'll see you next time when we check out the scale mode.